we end up judging others all day long, all the time, for many things, for having thoughts that we think are stupid, for doing things that we do not agree with, for having thoughts and saying things that we do not agree with. But have you ever asked yourself whether judging others actually improves your life or harms you? And have you ever asked yourself why we actually judge people? Firstly, let me give you a little spoiler. It's actually harming you way more than you think. But why then do we judge? What most people think is that we judge others because we see in others something that we think is wrong, that we think to do better. We judge others because it's just stupid what others are doing, what others are saying, or what they are thinking. But let me tell you that when I realized the deep down reason why we judge people, I actually ended up judging way less. And the real reason is that we're actually judging ourselves. We're judging ourselves for not being the way we want. And when we see someone who we feel superior to, for example, someone did something stupid, we are basically seeing a weakness, a thing we don't like about ourselves, and we reflect it in that other person. By judging that other person, maybe in front of people, we feel better because we feel like we're not so much, the way we don't want to be, that there are other people who are even worse than us. And that makes us feel good, even though we have not improved. We're just pushing down someone. When someone does something stupid, for example, we're not judging that person for having done something stupid. We're judging that person because he's showing us a trait we do not like about ourselves. The trait of being stupid. And we do not like others to see us as stupid, because think about it. If you were 100% confident and at peace with yourself, knowing that you were not stupid, why would you need to push down others who do something stupid? You would simply accept it and go on. But because they reflect something that we do not like about ourselves, we judge them. What about people we feel inferior to? We also end up judging very often people we feel inferior to. Someone maybe has already achieved what you would like to achieve, and so we judge them to feel better here too, because they have something we do want to have, and so we feel inferior. And so we often judge them for, they maybe have the money, but maybe they're just corrupted and they don't have, moral values and all of those kinds of things. Or maybe we just say, they're not that great at all, just to feel better. But that is just because of our insecurity of us, we always judge ourselves, not others, for not being the way we want to be. And when we see people inferior to us, as I said, it's just that we are seeing one of the things we do not like about ourselves that person has, that person shows. And when we see someone superior to us, we are here again just judging something, that an insecurity. We're insecure, and therefore we judge that person to feel a little bit better. But why is that harming us? First of all, we end up thinking about negative things, which never helps us. Secondly, we end up creating the fear of being judged, because if we judge all the time, we will think that others will judge us too, and we will therefore fear all the time of being judged, which is not that nice of a thing. And the third thing, I think the biggest reason why judging other people, especially people you feel inferior to, is very harmful, is that when you're judging someone who has what you have, you will subconsciously sabotage yourself to achieve that thing. Let's say that someone is rich and you want to become rich, but you always judge rich people because you say that they don't have moral values, or that rich people normally are, not nice people. You think that you want them to become rich? Probably not, because you think you have associated being rich with being a bad person, not having moral values, and you also now fear being judged by others that as bad because you are going to be rich, and so you're probably not going to be rich. So there are many ways in which judging others is harming you, but the main thing to understand is that you're actually not judging others. You are judging yourself because you're not the way you want to be. And so there are three questions I like to ask myself when I catch myself judging other people. I set myself the rule and I'm actually improving and stop judging people. But sometimes I still catch myself, and so I ask myself, am I seeing in that person a thing I do not like about myself? Or am I basically distracting myself from one of my weaknesses, from one of my insecurities? And third question, am I actually better than that person? And the answer is no. Simply not. Simply not. We're not better, we're not worse, we're just the way we are, and that's it. So hope this video helped you out to at least understand why you shouldn't judge, and to give you three simple questions to ask yourself when judging others, which personally have helped me a lot to, fly down. Anyways, if you like this video and if it helped you out, make sure to like and subscribe. I wish you all the best and hope to see you in tomorrow's Ice Bath video. Ciao.